Okay, so this is the joint variation, right? So joint that combine the direct variation and the inverse variation. So as we'll be reading the question, we'll be writing the formula. Okay. So given that y varies directly as x, directly just write it like this, and inversely, you see that? And inversely as the square of z. Inversely, so it means times 1 over square of z, it means z what? Square, right? It means this. See that? So there's direct and the inverse. The inverse always will be 1 over something. Then direct is just direct without 1 over, right? So next step, you introduce an equal sign and a k. K means the constant of variation. So you do k times x times 1 over z squared. You see that? It means times. So next step, k times x times 1, it will be just
kx.
It will be kx, right? So it will mean kx will be a numerator, then z squared in the denominator. You see that? Now, if we read question A, they want us to find the value of k, right? So remember, we were given the first values here. Y is 10, x is 32, and z is what? 4. So where there is y, we'll put 10. Times, where there is x, we put, what's the value of x there? 32, right? 32. And z will be 4. So we write 4.
Why are we putting in the brackets?
In brackets means we are multiplying, right? Remember, it was k times x, so it means k times x. So when you use brackets, you use it when you're replacing, which means multiplication, right? Okay. So now we need to move on. We can simplify here. Do this. K is equal to k times 32, same as it, saying 32 what? 32k, 32k. Over, what is 4 squared? 16. Right? Then, here, sometimes not always that we rush into doing cross multiplication. Look at 16 into 32. Does it go? Yes. Work it out. So, it goes how many times? 2. So, it will be 2k. How do we remain with k this side? We say making k the subject of the formula. How do we do it?
We'll move the 2 to the other side.
We can't move because there's no plus or minus. Since they are attached to each other, you divide by what you don't want to be here, which is 2, even here, 2. A 2 into 2 goes, so we cancel. K remains. Then 2 into 10?
5.
So the value of k is 5. That's what we do. That's what you're supposed to do. As you can see, they are combined, right? Direct and inverse. So if they didn't mention direct, just know still the first part will mean direct. Inverse always they will mention. Direct, they can't mention, or they will mention. They will use the word direct or they won't, right? So whether they mention or not, just know it's direct. If they mention inverse, yes, well and good. Inverse always they mention to say it's inverse. So that's question A. Question B, they want us to find the value of y when x is 20 and z is equal to 5. So you come back here and get this. Come back here and get this. Right? So get it. Remember the value of k is known, which is 5. So where there is k, we put 5. So it will be 5x over z squared. See? It will be like that. Now, question B says, find the value of y when x is what? 20 and z is 5. So let us replace. Where there is the x, we'll put, what should we put on x? 20. So we use brackets, it means multiplication as well, right?
But you can also put 5 times.
Yes, if you want, you can say 5 times,
20.
or just put in brackets. Yes. Then z is 5, right? So it means 5 squared, right? 5 squared. We simplify further. What is 5 times 20?
100.
It is 100 over 5 squared.
25.
So this one, if you want, you can even do this, because sometimes when it is negative like this, it will help you to do this. You see that? So we put also this one in brackets. So 5 squared is 25. So what is 25 into 100?
4.
Yes. So the value of y is 4. The value of y is 4. Very simple. Very flexible. Very simple. Very much flexible. Paper 1. Okay. The last part.
Z.
Find z when x is 9, y is equal to 5. Remember, you get this. Or you can go back and get this and then replace whichever. So you can get this. Y is equal to 5x over z squared. So now, here they want us to find the value of z. To find z, I'm sure there will be 2 values here. So where there is y, we put which figure?
5.
5. Where there is y, we put 5. In brackets. What about x?
9.
X was given to be 9. Then z, what is z? It is the same question they want us to find. They want us to find z. So let us simplify further. 5 times 9?
45.
45, right? So it will be 45 over z squared. What should we do next? We cross multiply. Whenever there's equal sign and you can see fraction, you cross multiply. So even here you just do over 1 before you cross multiply. Then you indicate. You can start from any diagonal to do so, whether this one or the other one. But I recommend you start with where there is your target. Your target is z here, so start with this diagonal. It will be easy. So it will be, we write from here. It will be 5 times z squared. What do we have?
5 squared.
5 z squared is equal to 1 times 45.
45.
45. We need to have z squared remaining alone. That's it.
5. So we divide by 5.
We divide by 5 on both these sides, like this. Then this one and this one, they divide. Then z squared does remain. 5 and 45. 9. We need to get rid of this square, this power 2. What should we do? We get rid of this square. We need z alone to remain without a square. What should we do? Since there's a square, we introduce square root. If there's a square root, we're going to introduce square to get rid of them one. So here you introduce square root. Once you do that, here you write plus or negative because there will be 2 values. So a square and a square root, they cancel. Z remains. Then you write the square root of a 9? 3. So there will be two answers. Z is equal to positive 3 or Z is equal to negative 3. So these are the answers for this one.